Good morning, Soul Tribe. Just wanted to come out here and see how y'all were doing. Do a little bit of a check in. Feel free to leave your comments down below. Say, feel free to say hi anytime. I don't know, a question for the day. Uh, so, how can you handle something different that you would have normally handled another way, say a year ago? uh, any given situation, something sets off a memory, and you have a bad reaction to those memories in specific. And say a year ago, you handled it in out of pure reaction, and today you stop and you look at it and you remember, oh man, that was just a memory, that was then, this is now. How would you act instead of react since you have changed that mindset? Feel free to leave those comments in the comment section below. Just, I don't know, just just for the fun of it, let's see where it goes. It might help somebody else that's going through trying to change that mindset. Helping them to trust who they have become, that they know that they can trust in what they see here, they can trust what they feel here in their heart, they can trust what they feel in their gut, and how they have how it's changed you in a better way. Uh, wow, really didn't have anything set to say on this one. Um, I don't know. I was trying something different earlier today, and I don't know. For a moment, it felt like something I remembered from a way I would have reacted to an old job. And the way I could see people, because I could see them for who they were. I could see through the stories. I could see where they changed the stories, which would show how they were just trying to get one on over somebody, and instead of being willing to go out there and do the right thing, they were just feeding off of people's good natures. And unfortunately, feeding off of someone's good nature, uh, and not giving back, but just being the one doing the taking all the time, tends to drain you. It tends to make you feel small. After a while, nobody sees you. You give, but you don't get back what you've put out. This is why we set the barriers, right? So this is where you trust that you've learned from this, and you have to believe enough in yourself when to stand. And you trust that when you do it the right way. That you're not doing it out of anger, you're not doing it out of malice. You're doing it because you love yourself enough to know that you're not going to lose yourself this time. You're not going to let somebody push that button and keep it going. It's time to cut it off right there. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but I am. Um, wow, this is going to be kind of cool, interesting thing for me to look back at. But, like I said, I'm healing right along with everybody else. Maybe it's just that moment of reflection, of remembering stuff from the past. Uh, and we have to, it happens. If we don't reflect, we don't see how far we've come. We don't, and that trust in us wouldn't grow if we didn't reflect a little bit at least. And we know you've let it go. And if you haven't, please let it go. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that it caused you to make you feel within yourself, and know that it's helping you to grow. It's helping you to step up to the next level, to make you a better person, to make you a stronger person, to help you be strong enough to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, keep going forward, no matter what mistake or how it was handled. Maybe that was the way it was supposed to be handled, and you were enough at that given time. And whether you see it that way or not is the difference. And choosing to see, no, I stood my ground. I did what I was supposed to. I cut it off when I needed to. I wasn't going to play with this anymore. That's a boundary. That's a strong boundary. Stick to your boundaries. It's not a bad thing to stick to your boundaries and learn to let go and just go with the flow. And if you have to, take a moment to breathe, clear out those feelings that aren't yours, that you need to let go of. But, well, if I don't know, can I do that? Yeah, I can. Oh, it helped fad my glasses. Um, but I tried something new, something different on my own, just to see if I had the guts to do it. And yay, I did. I had the guts. But outside forces, whatever you want to call it, the outside world is different. It's not exactly where we were back when we were back in the 80s. People, are just not. You don't get it when you say no. You mean no. That's it. No is no. Uh, it's not a bad thing to say no on certain occasions. Sometimes no is the right answer. And if that's what your gut tells you, then that's what you go with. And you just allow yourself to keep going with the flow, because you can't have control over everything in your life. You have control over certain things. You have control over how you feel about yourself. You control how you can have a certain amount of control over what perceptions you allow people to put on you, whether you're putting that perception on yourself or they're putting that perception on yourself. Don't, just let it go, move forward, take it as a life lesson, and keep stepping forward. Trust yourself. If you're different, and you'll know what I mean by different when I say you're different. Um, just trust you got you. You know you got you. And they their choices are their choices. They have to live with them. You can't solve everybody's problem, but you can come out. You can help somebody stand up for themselves. You can show them and teach them how to reach deep down inside themselves and go, man, I'm tired of being here. What do I do? Trust you got this. I trust this, even if nobody sees this now. I trust this message will get out to the person it needs to get to. Whether it's this moment or it's sometime in the future, time has no distance when it comes to things happening in other people's lives. What's happening for me now may be happening for somebody else later on down the line. And that's the important part, that that message gets to them when it's supposed to get to them. It's called that right time, the right place in that moment. And well, there's words in my head, but there's not words. There's kind of this calming silence, waiting, like I'm waiting for something, and I am. And maybe it's happening. It's happening for a reason. But um, I was gonna try something a little different in this video. And do I have the courage? Yeah, I've got the courage. I'm gonna step forward. I'm gonna do it. I know I will. It's just like the last one. Oh hey, look, you thought I'd just something new that I've been working on. And I sit down and I hand draw these. Now each one is it's gonna eventually turn into something special. And it's gonna be something very unique to me anyway. But each one is a picture of one thing or another with different meanings. And this is just an insight to what goes through my head. The different things, the imagination, what it could mean. I mean, what would that mean to a lot of people? Yes, I know where this is going. Oh, and look, two jumped out. So, what was it I was really supposed to talk about? Change. Why are they upside down? Because I know I'm protected. This is what this means. This is something very, very unique to me and no one else. It does represent protection. And if you like it, let me know. Leave it in the comments. I am working up some ideas to get this out. And then the other one that dropped out was change. A butterfly is constantly changing. It's constantly morphing into something else. It's always kind of in a constant state of metamorphosis. Not only that, but they carry messages. They carry messages from here, from the spirit world to here. Sorry, sometimes I'm a little backwards. But this is one of my more, I don't know, I like it. It's a little plain, but I like it. It's unique. This is kind of a take of where I'm coming from. This this represents my creativity, the freedom, inspiration, and take it for what it is. If any of these speak to you, at least are speaking to you, then take it for what it is. Trust that that was something you were supposed to see, something that you're supposed to hear. Because I am still working on this, and yes, these have been set and already dedicated to what they are. Like the owl carries messages. It carries wisdom because owls are wise. They see and they hear a lot, even in the night. Sometimes there's deception with it, sometimes there's not. Sometimes it's right in front of your face. And it's for you to trust inside yourself that it's right here. That you see it, maybe you just need to trust what you see. You need to believe in what you see. You need to trust your intuition, your gut instincts. You need to learn to trust your heart. And you can do it. And all you have to do is take and put your hand on your heart and I trust in myself. You can take and put your other hand on your solar plexus. I trust in my intuition. I trust in my soul. My soul will guide me. Wow, what was that sound? Cool. And I trust. I trust in my gifts. I trust in my abilities. I trust in myself. And if you have to, just keep repeating it and change that mindset. So for the conclusion and the end of this one, um, we will close it out with I call all my energy back to me. I call all my energy back to me. I let go of that which is not mine to keep and let it go. I trust in myself. I am enough. I got this today. I love myself. I will let it flow and I will not try to control every ounce of my day. With harm to none in love and light, it is done. So mote it be.